people of YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Got a pretty exciting video for you today. It's almost like a double whammy. As you can tell by the flannel, it's Friday, and on Fridays we train legs, so hey, that's something to look forward to. Hopefully it goes a little bit better than the previous session, both in terms of like the video quality, because I wasn't particularly happy with what I posted, but then also the little mishaps I had with things like the hack squat. So yeah, it'll be nice to put some wrongs right, and then yeah, I'm looking forward to that. On the other side of it, we also have a full day of eating on prep. Hey, how exciting. I've been wanting to do one of these for a while, so I think it's good that I'm finally doing it. But food is still pretty high. It's where it was at the start of prep. We made a big change at the start and haven't had to make one since, and we're now into week 4. My weight's still trickling down, so there was no need to change anything. Food wise, there's a little bit of changes in expenditure, but food is still the same as the start of prep, which is great because I can sort of document how that changes throughout prep, and sort of how it changes as I get closer and closer to stage lean and eating less and less. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm gonna get cracking on with making meal 1 now. Take you along throughout the day. We've got meal 1 now. 100 grams of egg whites, 2 eggs, 150 grams of no added sugar baked beans. This is something that I've used because I'm not a massive fan of eggs. So I'll have baked beans with them just because it sort of mixes it up a bit, and then some sourdough toast. So here it is, meal number 1. Pretty bog standard looking breakfast, if you ask me. And then I have one of these Actimels, which is good for the gut. So have those as well, and then also make sure that I'm getting a fair amount of water in. So before and during breakfast, I like to have a whole one of these drunk. So that's 1.5 liters, and I sort of end up drinking anywhere between sort of 6 and 7 liters a day, which is quite a lot of water, but I think that's good when you're lowering your calories and you're finding ways of staying full, and hot water is good anyway, isn't it? It's healthy. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on with this, and then I'll see you for meal number 2. This is meal number 2, pre-workout meal. It's 250 grams of sushi rice. I think sushi rice is the best rice, to be honest. Yeah, I just really like sushi rice, so I'd recommend that. Jasmine's also pretty good, but sushi's the best. 130 grams of beef. That's 94.6, I think. It's definitely a low-fat beef. Then cucumber, pickles, avocado, some teriyaki sauce. Today I feel like I'm gonna need some caffeine, so I'll go for rye sour punch, which is it's okay. It's got some like weird like sour bits in it, which is okay, but it's mainly taking the caffeine, isn't it? So I don't worry too much about the flavour. Although it doesn't taste horrible, it's just at the end they've got like sparkly bits in it. So I'll take just under a full scoop of that because it's something ridiculous like 400 milligrams of caffeine. For intra workout, these amino fuel EAAs, which honestly taste a bit crap, and I'm running low, but it'll be enough for today. No EAAs taste particularly good though. It's nice just to have something, one that tastes different. Like you don't, as much as I love drinking water, it does get quite quite boring. So having something that's a bit flavorful, plus then the like little top up of protein sort of in between the session, because especially today, it's it will be a longer session, so it's nice just to have it on the way to the gym. Oh, that is an ugly looking one though. Look at that. Yeah, it's just something that's nice to have on the way to the gym. Did watch a video a few years ago. Well, at least he would have published it a few years ago. With C-Bone, where he was talking about how he always has an apple on the way to the gym, and that's something that me and my training partner then emulated for a few years. But it is something that's stuck, and to be honest, I feel like it helps. So yeah. And the last thing you want is to be going into the gym hungry. Not that I'm really hungry at the moment, but you never want to be hungry going into the gym. So that's the main thing.
Okay, so I've done my ab work, calf work, and some ability work. All the same as last session, really. Finn's been telling me since pretty much we started working together to get a seatbelt, and I didn't want to pay for one, so eventually I found a way of hooking this band on to lock me in. So this just sinks my hips in, which is really nice to be fair. So, I was shocked at sort of how much of a difference just this made. Just in terms of my ability to actually connect with my hamstrings is completely different. So if you haven't tried something like that, do it. When your seatbelts, they're not expensive, but if you're trying to save money, bands work. You've got to find ways of hooking them around. If you've got like a carabiner clip, then generally that will help as well. But yeah, nah, it feels good. Oh. Right. Right. Oh, I'm happy with that. So nice low progression right there. It's good. Come on then. Oh. Hey. 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 Oh. Oh. I got a bit sloppy then, actually. I'm a bit disappointed, but at the same time, like, That's pretty damn good. Feel something that's really big is improving on the weak points and getting excited about training those things. I hated training hamstrings, so I didn't do it. Now there's such an emphasis in my program, I've started to actually really enjoy the focus of them. I quite like that feeling at the end of the set in hamstrings. It's different to what you feel in other movements, I think. At least for me it is. But one, they're so weak, and two, like, I'm so desperate to improve them. So I just give it everything. Say that. Probably could have taken a couple more partials, but it's difficult to continually, like, one, progress because it's the extra fatigue on them, and then two, like, standardized progression. So yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty bang on. I feel like there's still some left as well. Control was there, depth was there. I didn't force anything. The 8th was a proper grind and didn't try and take too much. So happy with that. Blocks were perfect. There was like maximum depth and no like banging. What happened to my training partner the other day was he just hit the bottom, screwed up his last rep. So don't make that mistake. But no, I was really happy with that. Much better than the last set that I did for YouTube. So really happy. And like I said, I feel like there's still room for progress there. I mean, I did that for set of 6 last week. I mean, I went 2 up. But to be fair, I didn't take it as far as I should have done last week. I think that was spot on there. I'll take that. Come on, chump. There you go. Yeah. Come on. Fucking hell. What the? What? What? Fuck. Right. Yeah. Oh shit. They were not ideal. Not really sure what happened there. Both sets were below last week. To be fair, they felt. Yeah, I'm not sure. Don't really know. I feel like maybe I had one more. Just don't have confidence that. I'm not sure what happened. Top set blew me away. To be fair, I think I actually hit proper depth. Whereas sort of on previous weeks, like I use this session, I think I mentioned it in my pull and legs video. Use this session to get some load in this movement and really push them, but allow my form to sort of dip. I didn't really let my form dip too much. The last few reps I did, but so it's fuck. Apologies for the profanities. I'm a bit, you know. Gee. For those of you who watched the last video, I'm using this band to hold it back, as the problem was when I was going down, this is rolling forward. It's where me and my boy Josh Hill trying to tag team it, but we obviously failed miserably, so this works. Oh, oh, nice. But this is by far the worst way to finish a leg day. So yeah, let's get after it. Oh. Get a quick pose down in and then take you for some post-session grub. Oh my word, my legs is shaking. Ab control's just gone. Like, they're pumped. How? I can't control my flipping legs. Do they look leaner? Let me know down below.
Ooh. Yeah, cream of rice, pretty easy to make once you get the hang of it. It's one of those things that actually takes a while to get the hang of it though. So I literally make the cream of rice by blending rice. I just get the same sushi rice and I blend it, just because it's so much cheaper than if you have to buy like cream of rice from somewhere else. You're pretty much just paying a premium for someone else to blend your rice. I think I worked it out as like the cost per serving if you buy cream of rice for something like 90p per serving, and then if you do it yourself, it's 17p per serving. That's for 100 gram serving. So I have 100 grams cream of rice, and then I add 300 milliliters of water, mix that all together. In the microwave, 1 minute 30, out, whisk with a fork, because the fork just whisks it better than a spoon. Then back in the microwave for a minute, back out, whisk again, and then a final 30 seconds. Then when you take it out, whisk it again, just so that when you're actually eating it, the middle isn't napalm. That's a lesson you learn once. Then I make like a whey paste on top, 40 grams of whey, and then I think I would try and use between 30 and 35 milliliters of water, and then just mix it. I like it a little bit thicker, so that's why I use a little bit less water, but a lot of people recommend like a 1-to-1 ratio for a whey drip, whey paste. I like the terminology whey gloop, but that's just me personally. Then 23 grams of honey, because the sweetness is delightful, and then some banana cut up around the outside just to make it look pretty. Again, like making your food look appetizing is a massive thing, especially when it's pretty boring stuff. I mean, this is a blended rice when it comes down to it, which is pretty freaking dull. I try and minimize the amount of whey I actually eat, because I think it's better to have other stuff, but I could easily eat this 4 or 5 times a day. But I have this post-workout, every workout, and it seems to do me well. The only things that have really changed, like diet-wise, between pre-prep and prep, is that now I just eat less of what I'm eating. I think that that's an important thing as well, is that you don't need to like change everything. Like, don't all of a sudden go, okay, I can only eat salads or whatever when you're in a cutting phase or you're trying to diet back. Like, eat the same foods, just eat less of it, or find alternatives that are lower calorie. So yeah, that's as simple as it gets, really. Instead of using chicken thighs, use chicken breast. Instead of using 80-20 beef, use 90-10. Like, whatever it is, there's loads of little alternative stuff, and YouTube's a massive thing for that. It's just finding alternative foods that are more voluminous but lower calorie. Because you still want to be eating like a nice, healthy looking bowl, right? As in, you don't want to be eating scraps, but yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say. Dogs driving me nuts. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I will see you for the next meal. Right, people, meal number 5 here. Got chicken, potato, avocado, hummus, and some little gem lettuce. Nice meal, pretty easy to get down. Potato's good because you can have a lot of it, especially when you sort of compare it to something like rice. You can have a little bit more for slightly less calories, so that's pretty good. Nice variety of colour, variety of textures. Like, you get some crunch from the potato, some crunch from the lettuce, and sort of softness from the chicken. There's lots of different flavours going on. Batch cook a load of stuff to sort of prep this meal. So batch cook chicken with just some like basic seasoning, and then potatoes. I just boiled them and then I fry them off in the pan with the chicken when I reheat it, which is pretty good. Makes the potato crispy even though there's no sort of like oil on it. So all in all, good meal, like good balance of macros, and then a good balance of also micronutrients with things like that, avocado, hummus, and then the lettuce as well. So overall, really good meal. I'm starving, so I'm gonna get this down me, and then I'll catch you for meal number 6 and my fruit bowl. How exciting! All right, people, final meal of the day. Flipping tired now, so really not excited for this. It's chicken and rice, classic bodybuilding meal, but with a bit of an Asian twist. So we got grilled chicken with some soy sauce added to the chicken, which also goes on the rice. Sushi rice, kimchi, great for gut health, and then avocado again because healthy fats. Yeah, it's a very simple meal. Sometimes I have more veg in it, but I decided to take some veg out and have more of my lovely fruit bowl, which I haven't got. Here it is, the lovely fruit bowl. If you're someone that gets like, I don't know, like a sweet tooth or cravings for more naughty stuff at the end of the day, or you just want more food at the end of the day, I always go with a fruit bowl. It's a combination of blueberries and strawberries. Sometimes I add some other stuff in there like apricots and raisins, especially in the off season, but the dried fruit stuff is a little bit less calorie friendly, I want to say, and less voluminous than like traditional fruits. Strawberries and blueberries go really well. Really easy to get down, and something to like pick out while you're watching TV or something at the end of the day, or even if you're just doing work and have a bowl on the side. So really good. Yeah, not much more to say really. That does complete the full day of eating. I'll put all the macros and the calories somewhere around here, or here, I don't know. It was a pretty good day, flipping tired now, and yeah, looking forward to going to bed, to be honest. Thanks for watching again. I appreciate you taking the time to join me for a full day of eating. It's quite fun doing this style of video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see. I feel like I've covered the main bits, but I will do a full sort of day in the life as opposed to just eating, and then yeah, we'll see where we go from there. But I'm enjoying these videos, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to stick to the once a week ordeal. So yeah, cheers.